Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to click on my video. I just want to say thank you. If this is your first time, if you're returning, if you clicked on here by accident, shout out to y'all, because y'all keep a bitch going, and I really do appreciate y'all for real. Listen, for those who in the background, y'all did not subscribe to the channel. What are y'all waiting for? What's up? Can you please subscribe? Y'all know I'm not going to stop asking, right? I'm going to ask every video. So y'all might as well go ahead and do it and get it over with. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, look. Listen, guess what we're here for? Y'all, we are here for another episode of Love After Lockup, Season 4, Episode 5. Y'all already know. Let's get straight into this. Okay, we are opening up the scene with Chaz. Chaz, and Win. I said I was going to call her Win last week, and I'm going to stick with Win. She on her way home, y'all. She getting released in 24 hours. I said, you gonna go pick up your boo thing? He said, hell yeah. I got that Uber, that Lyft outside. You don't see it, get ready to take me to the airport. I said, all right, go ahead and do it, boy. So he was like, yeah. He gets there, y'all. He's all excited. And he gets to the hotel room, right? And he starts telling us like little things. One thing he lets us know that he seen her one time in real life. I said, well, at least you seen her, shit. I mean, but he said he never kissed her. I said, oh, he said, I don't know how that's going. I don't even know what her lips feel like. I said, I bet you somebody in prison do. They know what the top and the bottom lips feel like. But I'm just saying, you there now, Chaz, you going to make it work. Because you said you like to take chances. And by darn, this is going to be your 5th chance. Because we on wife number 5. He also lets us know that he about to get married. I said, when? He said, as soon as she get out. I said, no, the hell you not. You ain't going to give that a couple of weeks, a couple of months, a couple of years. You going to straight marry her out of jail, still smelling like prison. He said, no. I got something for that. I said, what you got? He said, I got our wedding outfits. I said, what your wedding outfits are? He said, sweatsuits. I said, them shits they wear in prison. So this bitch come out of prison to want to get married in a prison suit anyway. No, this is a new one. I said, what kind? Is it Champion? Or did you go to Walmart? Which one? Because you know, if you went to Walmart, those are gonna be some ugly ass suits. I hope you got a Champion sweatsuit if you're gonna get married in something. But damn, Champion. Anyway, so he's like, yeah, I got something else to show you. I said, what else? He said, I got her some Ugg boots. I said, ooh, not the Ugg boots. Let me see. He said, boom. I said, all right, those are cute. Did she pick those out? He said, at any point. I said, all right, I was just asking. God damn, what's up? Anyway, so he's like, let me show you what else I got her. I said, oh, damn, you got her some more stuff. He said, yeah, I got her iPhone. I said, ooh, iPhone. What happened? So he was like, nah, she wanted the iPhone. I said, everybody want an iPhone when they come out of jail. Y'all treat them nice. He was like, I gotta make sure my boo Wing got everything she need. I said, all right. He said, girl, I got something. I said, you got more? He said, what you thought that was gonna be it? You thought I was gonna come all this way and just to bring her just that? He said, check these rings out. I said, those are nice. He said, y'all paid about $4,000 for them. I said, $4,000? He said, yeah. I said, she worth it? He said, absolutely. I said, that's all that matters at this point, because shit, you already got in your mind that you about to marry her tomorrow. You already got in your mind that y'all about to wear a sweatsuit to y'all wedding. You already got in your mind that she gonna be wife number 5. You know, he said, Mel, just let it go. I said, all right, I'm gonna let it go. I said, what else is going on? He said, oh, wait. She calling me now. I said, she calling you? Ain't you about to go see her tomorrow? He said, yeah, but I know I still want to speak to her. I said, okay, y'all gonna just keep charging up this bill. But okay, I mean, hey, baby, what you doing? Now they talking. And I'm sitting here like, so he lets us know that her friend Jessica him there. And he gonna bring her ex-boyfriend Aaron. I said, Aaron? He said, yeah, that douchebag. I said, douchebag? I said, what did Aaron do? She the one that's while she in jail. He the one who got her in jail. I said, he called the cops on her. He said, no. He left her with the bag. I said, what bag did he leave her with? Because last time I checked, she was in there for identity theft. He said, well, you know, that's what I mean. I said, oh, so he called the cops and got her in trouble, and she didn't tell her. What happened? He said, what happened was she was in a hotel room. I said, a hotel room? That bitch was homeless? He was like, let that go, Mel. I said, all right, I'm going to let it go. He was like, yeah, He left her in a hotel, and the cops came and raided the room, and that's how she ended up getting caught. I said, that's not the only way she got caught, but if that's the story that she gave you, and you seem to be okay with that story, I'm just going to tell you, watch your purse, watch your wallet, watch your friends around. Man, she about to take you forever. She gonna be forging your signature in a minute. You know she gonna write your signature once she marry you, dumb. You know what? I ain't gonna call you dumb, Chaz, because you seem like, when I tell you a nice guy, you look like behind the scenes, you probably be fun. Because she said she be giggling and laughing with you, and you got a good personality. I can see that a little bit behind all the geekiness. And it's cool that you geeky, because it's for somebody like little geeky people. I'm just saying, look, it is what it is. He was like, well, thank you for that word of encouragement. I said, you're welcome. Then we're going to move on from there. Then we get up with, y'all, I got to take a deep breath. When I tell you I got to take a deep breath for this shit, I got to take a deep breath for this. We up with Harry in Indy. Harry and Indy in the car. And I'm like, where the fuck y'all going? And he was like, oh, I got a date night for my boo. I said, a date night? She was like, yeah. I thought at least our date night was going to be at a restaurant. I said, girl, with what money? You know he ain't got no money. She was like, that's true. But, I was still hoping. And then she was like, I wanted to get all dressed up. I said, and what, in them sundresses that you bought? I said, no, that ain't it. She was like, why? I said, Indy, let it go. She said, okay. So she said, but he did tell me to put some athletic wear on. I said, so where we going? She was like, I don't know. I said, bitch, you ain't asked. She said, he told me it was going to be a surprise. So they in there driving. And I said, wait a second, hold up. I'm getting out this car. I'm going to need y'all to pull over. She was like, why? I said, why is Harry behind the wheel again? I just remembered last week y'all got pulled the fuck over because he ain't have no license. Now, didn't I tell your little dumb ass that you going to be on for my man because you do the dumbest shit? That cop just pulled y'all asses over. And here you go, letting him drive again. When the cop said, bitch, you got to drive. You going to sit there and talk about, you think it's still safe for you to be driving out here even though you don't got no license? Y'all, I hit the back of that, that headrest, and it went forward a little, so her head kind of jerked a little bit. And I ain't really mean to hurt her anything. I just wanted to knock some sense into her ass. I was like, Indy, what is wrong with you? You know this is wrong. It's okay. It's okay. He gonna be fine. Harry just looking over there like, bitch, if you don't mind your business, it's gonna be a problem. I said, Harry, I could take you. Boy, I can take you. You don't play with me. He was like, you know what? You might be right. I'm gonna keep on driving. Boom. So we pull up. I'm like, what's this? We going to a fun world? We about to jump on some trampolines? What we got going on? He was like, this is an activity for me and Indy only. I said, so why you invite all of us? I'm just saying, is this what you can afford? Indy, are you paying for this? Indy just started giggling at me, right? I said, bitch, don't be giggling. I'm asking you a dead ass question. Are you paying for this? They told me to mind my business, so I said, okay. So, boom, they get inside, and it's exactly what I thought it was. It's like basically an arcade, and then they got to walk a little obstacle course on top. In the back was probably some damn trampolines. Y'all know them places, because I have definitely been there and definitely had a good damn time. And I did what they did. So, Indy, when you said black people don't do that, that's a lie. Girl, I done zip lined inside. I done did that little obstacle course a couple of times. I've been on the trampolines in the back. I've been playing dodgeball and all. Y'all know how them places be. I said, girl, you gonna have fun. She was like, all right, all right. So boom, they climbed up on the thing and they doing their thing, right? Having a good time. When I tell you they was having so much fun, I was at the bottom like, oh my God, I'm so happy. This is the moment she been waiting for this whole entire time. Y'all. Indy on cloud 9. And then they get to the end and they finishing this stuff, right? She gonna fuck it up by saying, oh, so this is good practice. So when we have kids and stuff, I said, bitch. And did y'all peep the music in the background? I said, wait, TV, if y'all don't stop playing with us with this music in the background. So she's like, yeah, we can have some kids and we can get married. And I said, girl, you don't know when to let shit go. You having a good time. Please don't fuck it up by talking about getting married to this man. This man don't want to marry you, Indy. And I'm sitting at the bottom like, no, bitch, no. He ain't looking at me, so she couldn't hear me. So I was like, all right, you know what? Because I didn't want to be too loud. So I kind of pushed myself back and I was like this, like, no. Don't say nothing. He gonna hear you want to hear that shit right now. Enjoy your time. But Indy couldn't let that shit go, and that's how it was. Boom, they get down, right? And now they about the table drinking. I guess they was eating something because I had went to the restroom real quick. And I was there for a minute. And then I had went outside to use my phone because I was like, they having a little cute little moment. I don't want to be all up in your space, but I want to be in your space. I come back, right? And I'm like, what's wrong? So they sitting there, they was like, oh, we about to wrap it up. I said, oh, good. So I came back just in time. Boom. All of a sudden, we hear a phone ring, like buzz or some type of shit. And we looking. I know it ain't my phone, because I always keep my shit on silent. And Andy said, I know it ain't my phone, because I ain't even bring my shit in here with me. So we both look at Harry. Harry gonna act like he don't know what the fuck is going on. So Harry pulls out his phone. This is where you fucked up at, Harry. You fucked up by pulling out that phone, because you pulled out that phone. First of all, you knew it wasn't your sister's calling. Why did you even take your phone out? Why did you even take your phone out? And we TV, when I tell you y'all was good, because I don't know if y'all was over his head, behind him, because I don't know how y'all got that text, but baby, homegirl said she wanted the ping. She wanted the D. I want the D. I want the D. I want the D. Are you coming through? What's up? Are you coming? He was like, I'm trying. You trying to go where? Me and Indy ain't say you can go nowhere. You having a good date and here you go gonna mess it up with some other bitch? Indy, what you got to say about that? Indy just looking over there looking goofy talking about. I said, Indy, that's not what we're going to do. It come to find out it's somebody named Terry Baby who got a heart emoji, a heart emoji, a heart eye emoji, and a kissing emoji. Mwah. I said, bitch, and you ain't going to say nothing? So she just walked off. I said, Indy, bring your ass back here. You ain't going to let him get away with... You know what? I got you. You little dusty ass, dirty ass sneaker wearing, nasty ass stink braids that you had in your hair probably when you was in the halfway house and someone probably did that for you. You little punk dusty. Don't he look dirty? See, Indy, you know why Harry get away with what he doing with you? Because one thing I ain't going to take from Harry, Harry's cute. Harry is a good looking young man. But what I'm going to say to you, don't let that shit fool you. He a bum. Look how he was. Did you see them sneakers? Did you see them sneakers? Them sneakers like he had them sneakers before he went in or somebody gave him them damn sneakers. Did you see his hair? Them braids been in there and they fuzzy as hell hanging on by a damn string. Got so much damn new. I said, no, we not going to try to play indie. No, we not with that little ass, small ass pair of jeans you had on. Who pants was those? Was those the pants you went in with? Or did you get those from one of your homeboys so you can get a startup kit when you get your ass home? Shut up. Told you I got you, Indy. So Indy goes over there. So after I curse him out, after I get his ass all the way together, and then go tell him to go over there and see what's wrong with her. He gonna talk about what's your problem, why you woke up, why your mood changed. I said, I ain't tell you to go do that, Harry. I said you need to find out what's wrong with her and smooth this shit over. Don't be trying to make it seem like it's her fault or why she was being nosy. She was like, I seen the text. I said, Indy, that's what you gonna say? He said, nah, don't. What you want me not to worry about it? Nah, what you worried about it for? I said, Indy. Indy don't fell for it. I said, oh, Lord. I can't help you but so much, Indy. I thought I got him all the way together for you. But, baby, by you sitting there talking about you ain't going to say nothing, you going to let that shit go. Fuck him and Terry, baby. You heard what I said? Is that bitch from last week? Is that bitch from last week? I got a personal problem with Terry, baby, right? Because I do. Because we ain't going to try to play. Listen here. Indy get enough of what we say about her. But I be damn if some new bitch come into town and start fucking with her man. Fucking with her man. You hear me? Fucking with her man. And then he going to fuck with the other girl back. And there's going to be some drama. You going to hurt Indy feelings? Absolutely not. We can deal with certain shit. But we can't deal with all this shit. Anyway, so Indy over this, and the producer's gonna ask Indy, like, what's wrong with you? Because we just both been sitting there looking at her like, we're like, Indy, what happened? No, what the text say? That's what the producer said. And I said, shit, fuck what the text said. Shit, why you ain't snatch that shit out his hand? I know you paying the bill, Indy. Anyway, so she's like, it just said, Terry, and it had some heart emojis and all this other stuff, this lovey-dovey stuff. I would have slapped the shit off that phone. When I tell you that shit, that screen would have broke. It would have been in pieces. Once I would have snatched it, I would have took it and slung it across the screen. I would have ran out that building so fast with that phone in my hand, I would have destroyed it. And then I would have been pissed because I didn't even realize I should have looked to see what the text message actually said before all that happened. But bitch, I seen enough with all them heart emojis and everything else. She gonna talk about, are you coming through? Coming through weird. No, he not. But then again, he gonna end up going, y'all, because Indy said, fucking, I'm leaving. I said, bitch, let's go. Leave his old dusty ass here. He ain't gonna do nothing but call Terry baby anyway, because that's what he wanted. You know what? Let's give him what he wants. She was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. I said, bitch, don't leave me here with him, because I don't want to see him no more. I'm getting in the car with you. I said, where we going? She said, home to bed. I said, okay, that's where we going. We get to Harry, right? Before all that was happening, we get a little clip of Harry, a little scene, a little in the confessional with his little dumbass. He gonna talk about how him and what's her name? Indy don't use protection. He ain't trying to have no more kids though. He don't want no more kids, but they don't use protection. So the producer said to him, "This is how you know a motherfucker is stupid and slow." The producer said to him, "You know she can still get pregnant, right? Because you're not using no kind of protection." He was like, "No, they got a method for that. What are you talking about? They got a method. It's called a pull-out method. She can't get pregnant." What the? Oh, can she? I said, you going to take her through all this and then have unprotected sex. You know Indy want a baby with you. So you want to take her through all this emotional, take her through all these rides. The bitch already got 2 kids. 1 kid we don't know about. But I'm going to let you, Kim, this is for you. Kim gave me an idea. Kim said maybe the producers be cutting that stuff out. And I said, I hope that's what they be doing because I find it real strange that this bitch ain't never mentioned that baby. Poor little Coco is being dragged all around town with this little nonsense. And I think she need to go back to her grandma. And now you might be going to have another baby by another loser. But I ain't going to call your first baby daddy a loser because he got your daughter. So he might be, he doing something. But your baby daddy number 2 and your baby daddy that's going to be number 3 who is hairy old dumbass. Y'all know what when I tell y'all he made me so mad in the scene. Because I was like, oh, we not going to play Indy like she's... I did say we ain't going to play Indy like she's stupid. Even though we know she's stupid and gullible and naive as hell. But we ain't going to be doing her like that. Alana, come and get your daughter. Come get your daughter. Anyway, y'all. Then the producer's going to ask him, Harry, who's that? He was like, I'm not going to tell y'all. Why? We already seen it. That's why they was over your shoulder. And we know it's Terry, baby, talking about... what you gonna do later? That's none of your business. Then why are you on this show? We need to know everything about you, you bum ass, broke ass, Ninja Turtle. That's why you dusty. I can't stand him. Y'all, that's what happened with them in that scene, right? Then, and the next thing you know, pow, like voila, I appear at Radine and Radine daddy and mama house. I said, what am I doing here? Oh, Radine's here. I said, oh, you not at Rick's house? She was like, nah, and I got to get ready to go back because you know I only had 48 hours. I was like, well, that is true. And you took them 48 hours and used them all up between Rick, your family, and let's not forget Kato, dusty in prison ass. Anyway, mama come in and hands her some coffee and was like, what's up? What you doing? What's going on with you and Rick? I know this got to be hard for him with all the phone calls and all the time that you've been spending with her and yada, yada, yada. I do love Rick. I love Rick. You know, they just switch positions right now. What happened is when I was inside, I was with Kay. And now that I'm outside, I'm with Rick. Rick ain't got nothing to worry about at least for 4 more years. I said, maybe 4 more years because that bitch got up to 25 years so she can be in there longer than 4 years. Rick, for your sake, I hope she in there for longer. Rick, at this point, I don't even want you to marry Nadine no more. I don't even want you to be with Radine no more because Radine, between her nasty ass mouth and the fact that she want to be with Kay and she disrespecting you in your face. At least she doing it in your face and not behind your back then again. But bitch, you got to learn how to accept it. Boom. After the mama said, look, I ain't going to get involved in it no more. What I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try my best to mind my business and let you handle it. Mama walk out. She's like, oh, my God, I'm just so over everybody asking. I said, everybody asking you because they're concerned. They are concerned. They see you playing games with this grown man, and they're concerned. You don't want your parents to be concerned about you? Anyway, so she get out there, and then her daddy, she's sitting on the couch next to her daddy. So her daddy simply said to her, look, what's up? Do you really love him? Do you see yourself with the rest of your life with him? What you gonna do? She was like, well, I don't know about the rest of my life, but I do see myself. But I love him. I'm gonna give this a chance. I just wish everybody stopped asking me and putting pressure on me. I said, no, what they're doing is they asking you because you're playing a dangerous game. You're playing with this man's feelings. And to me, Rick got all the right to ask you all the questions he want to because y'all are together. Well, are y'all together? I mean, I don't know. I don't want to speak too fast, but she said she loved Rick. So her daddy said, well, you got to stop taking money. Well, I never asked him for nothing the whole time I was. Do y'all not know that's a prisoner favorite line? I didn't ask you for anything. You didn't ask, but you gave a lot of hints and clues that you needed money. And you didn't say no. So let's be clear. You asked without even asking. Don't play these games with us. I didn't never ask him for anything. He did that all on his own. Her daddy said, okay, but you can stop it. Stop taking his money if that's not what it is. I said, ooh, daddy and mommy, I like you. But anyway, So she got so little upset with herself and everything was going on. I said, she wanted to go outside and smoke. So I said, bye, bitch. Because I'm sitting here with your mama and your daddy because I'm team mom and dad because they got some sense. You and your little nasty ass, cruddy ass teeth, they look like they about to fall out in 2.2 seconds. Girl, shut up. So I'm going outside to smoke a cigarette. Bitch, you don't need no more cigarettes. Do you not see your mouth? And I know your breath stink because if you got nasty teeth, you got nasty breath. Baby. Anyway, let's move on from them. The next couple up is we got who we got? What's their name? Antoine and Lacey. Lacey, I'm confused. When you seen Antoine get out that bed and he in the car with you, don't he look like a big ass 12-year-old? He look like, you know how you got them big ass kids that's too big for their age and they just big? Don't he look like a little 12-year-old sitting in that seat over there? Panicking because he outside in the real world because his ass don't know how to listen when he in prison. So he had to go in solitary confinement for over 2 years. So that means he was by himself for 23 hours a day, 7 days a week. So he can get a little lonely. If you think you're lonely now. Anyway, so he in there, so they talking and, you know, he's all, fool, yeah, I don't know what you talking about, fool, 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 fool. I said, why are we keep calling her fool? Is that how you talk in prison, sir? What's up, fool? What's up, homie? What's up, fool? What's up, fool? Fool, what you do? Fool, fool, where you go? I'm just saying, you ain't have no context, so how the fuck would you call somebody a fool? Unless you had an imaginary friend inside there with you. I can see that happening because you go out kind of lonely in there. But anyway, so they're driving, right? And she's like, oh, I got something for you. I got a surprise for you. I got a surprise. He was like, you know, I don't like surprises. I said, you ain't got a choice but to like a surprise at this point. You in the car and y'all driving. So bam, she pulled out a dish of food. She said, I made this with all the love in the world. I said, this motherfucker gonna look at it and say, it's cold. I had the chest. I said, Antoine, don't say that. Say thank you. He was like, well, I mean, would you be mad if I don't want to eat it? I said, I'm in the back seat the whole time like, excuse me. I'm like, you really gonna say that to that girl? Yeah, when I tell you Lacey face looked like, that's fine. He's like, I want some hot food. I don't want this cold stuff. What I'm gonna do with this cold food? And I was saying the same thing though. I was in the background like, he right. Like, how the hell are you gonna give somebody some cold ass food? I said, Lacey, I don't know what you was thinking. You couldn't heat that food up. You couldn't make it so piping hot. Put it inside the little container. Close the container. And y'all know them bags that keep your food hot or cold. You couldn't put it in there so he could have some hot food. I'm just saying, since you made all that with love and then you make that shit the night before, you really thought he was going to eat that? I would have said, Antoine, don't eat that. That's cold. So, boom. She ends up stopping to go get some more food, and then she comes back in the car and gets, oh my God, this is our first little day. He was like, okay, if you say so. I said, oh my God, this boy is not 12 years old. I looked at her, I said, bitch, where my food? She was like, oh, you wanted something? You didn't say nothing. I said, I'm in the car with y'all. What you mean I didn't say anything? What the fuck I gotta tell you I'm hungry now, bitch? She was like, you want this cold one? I said, I'll punch you in your face. You asked me if I want this cold ass food. He ain't even want it. He just fresh out of jail. And how he got nerves to be picky and choosy. And then you gonna ask me, do I want this cold food? I got offended as hell, y'all. He get his food and he's like, oh my God, is this shrimp? Is this, it look like shrimp food? Oh, I said, I would have acted the same way if it been like 3 years too. Even though he was acting childish as fuck, I was still with him on that. I was like, I would have did the same thing. I ain't had this food in years. And I'm about to get me a hot plate. Oh, and I wasn't expecting this. Oh, did you get me something to drink? So now I got to sit in the back seat looking at these people eat. And I'm hungry. And y'all know none of them asked me, did I want a piece? I said, y'all got nerves. I took this journey with y'all. And now y'all don't even want to feed a bitch. But that's cool. All right. I'll get my own. That's why I don't even want that. And I hope y'all choke on it. But then I was like, don't choke on it because I don't want to have to call the ambulance and give no report because I'm act like I don't know shit. But anyway, so they driving somewhere, right? And then she's like, he's like, I'm going to go see my mom. I'm going to see my mom, fool. That's my mom. You know what I'm saying? She was like, what's the problem with that? What's the problem? When last time you seen your mama? Did your mama come and see you the whole time you was there? Nope. Did she put any money in your books? Nope. What you asking that for? Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. I said, yeah, don't worry about that because, bitch, you was doing it. I said, that's why he said don't worry about it. Boom, he called his mama. His mama, it sound like she was so twisted and hung over. It sound like she been drunk for 10 days straight. And we all know the last time we seen his mama, she could barely sit her ass up at the table. She was... I said, girl, that's not a good look. Anyway, he can't come over to see her because she got the 19. She got C19. Old girl came knocking on her door. I said, bitch, they get you like that. I would have think with your system, you was kind of fighting a lot of shit off, but apparently not. I guess they wanted to... I said C19 must have wanted to get drunk because they tired of being with the rest of us boring-ass people. So basically that was music to Lacey is. So now they ain't got to go to his mama house because she ain't here for the mama. She said he gonna have to choose to be either a party and hanging out with his mama or choose her. I said, Lacey, wrong thing to do. Don't do it because he already letting you know how important his mama is to him. You already told us he's a mama boy. So you really tell me that you think a man's gonna pick and choose you? All right. If that's the story you want to sell us, I'm not going to buy it, and I'm damn sure not interested in it. Let's move the fuck on. All right, y'all. We are back with Kevin, Tiffany, and Curtis. Me and Tiffany sitting on the curb, right? I'm like, bitch, now what we going to do? She said, I'm going to call Kevin. I said, he ain't coming back. She said, yes, he is. I said, why? She said, watch this. She called Kevin. Kevin comes back, right? So we just sitting there. I'm like, I don't know if he gonna come back for us. Just because he said he gonna come back, that don't mean he coming back. She like, girl, don't worry. I said, Tiffany, I'm gonna be pissed if we got us sitting on this curb, waiting for somebody to come and get us, and they ain't gonna come and get us. A few minutes later, who pulled up? Kevin. I said, bitch, he came back. She said, I told you. I said, you was right. Girl, we sitting there, we waiting. So he's like, yo, well, he just put you out on the curb? He just, no. She goes, no, I just told him to leave because, it was just too much for me. And, so now you want me to come back. So where's Mr. Weenie? Where's Mr. Weenie? I said, Kevin, just call him a dick. Just call him a dick. Just act like you saying the name. I'm pretty sure you could say that without them blurring it out. I don't know, but I'm just saying, just call him a dick. This weenie stuff is aggravating me. Do you call your stuff little weenie? Little weenie. Anyway. So she's like, yeah, she's like, oh yeah, so she told him to go on, and so he was like, so what you want me to do? She's like, babe, I'm sorry, babe, she starts hugging him. So, oh, now you want to hug me? Now you want to kiss on me? I couldn't even get a high earlier. And I said, shit, you still ain't get a high if you technically want to speak. I'm just saying, you still didn't get a high. She just over here running game on you. And I'm like, bitch, go ahead, because we need to get off this curb. I don't want to sit in front of this damn halfway house no longer than we have to. So he was like, so what are we going to do for the rest of the day? She was like, well, we're going to go home. Where's home? I looked in, I'm in the back seat looking like, what the fuck you mean we're home? She gonna let us know that she is paroled at Kevin's house. I said, bitch, that's why you called him back. You think you slick. You knew you was paroled at this man's house, but you was gonna try to go over here with this man. How you thought that was gonna work, Tiffany? I'm just asking, bitch, you got 15 years on parole. They're giving y'all parole like they're giving out candy for free. Like, here, 15 years over here, 15 years over here. Baby, I would have said, no, ma'am. Well, then again, I would have wanted to get my ass out because, anyway. So Tiffany goes and explains to us that she's been in trouble since she was 18. She used to party in school. I said, shit, bitch, we all did that, but we ain't get all caught up. She was like, yeah, things just started spiraling out of control. And then the police raided my house. I said, they did? What they get? She said, girl, they found drugs. They found some guns. And, bitch, they found me. I said, you was at home, you said, right? She said, yeah. I said, everything was there. She said, yeah. I said, bitch, so what you was expecting? She was like, not to get caught. I said, oh, well, then again, you know what? You absolutely right about that. So she said, but I'm glad I got caught. I said, bitch, you lying. Who the hell glad they got caught and in jail for 6 years? She said, me, because I be doing the same thing or dead by now. And I said, well, then, if those was your only two options, I guess jail did save your life. She was like, yeah, girl, don't be trying to ruin my moment with Kevin. Kevin, back to you. I was like, bitch, I'm just saying, you got me here. I was sitting on the curb with you when he left you and when you told Curtis to kick rocks. So anyway, so he was like, so where Mr. Winnie was going to take you? She was like, to your house. So he was gonna drive you all the way to my house. I'm in the backseat looking like, are we really having this conversation, Kevin? You know she wasn't gonna bring him. Oh, so he was gonna get knocked out in front of my house. I said, maybe. She gonna talk about that's how the cookie crumbles. I said, so that's what we doing? I said, Kevin, you playing games. So Kevin feeling like he on top of the world, talk about how he's stupid. He feel on top of the world and stupid at the same damn time. At the same damn time. At the same damn time. So I said, really, Kevin? So he was like, yeah, you know what? I don't even know why I'm going back. I said, you know why you going back there. He was like, well, I did invest a lot of time. I said, yeah, that's everybody's excuse on here. So, since you invested all these years, you might as well put up with all the bullshit that's getting ready to come with it. And Kevin, you got a lot of nerves to feel like she got to keep some secrets and you don't want no more surprises when, bitch, you got a whole Kayla crazy ass certified nutcase on your hands over there. I want to see how I want to see them two together. I don't want Tiffany. I don't want you to go back to jail, but baby, Kayla crazy. Kayla crazy. She got a sample of that Kevin stuff already. So I don't know. So y'all, long story short, they go into the crib. They get to the crib and it's a little awkward. Cause shit just popped off. Kevin was nervous, thought he was gonna go to jail. Talk about what happened to him. What happened to Mr. Weenie? I said, what happened to the dick? Okay. She was like, yeah, the police came, the ambulance, the fire truck. It was just too much for me. I ain't want all that drama. I said, bitch, yes, you did. She's like, girl, mind your business. I said, stop lying. She was like, I'm talking to him. I said, you right. I'm going to sit over here like the rest of us, and we're going to sit here and observe you and watch you sit here and lie some more. Talking about, I don't know. He was like, you just walked past me earlier. She was like, yeah, I know. And I was wrong for that. I said, bitch, this is what I'm saying to y'all. You see how easy and how she was lying when she apologized and she was taking fault for that? Tiffany ain't care about that shit. But I ain't say nothing because I said, bitch, I do the same thing sometimes when it's easier just to be like, you know what, my bad. I'm sorry. I did that. Yes, I did that. That was all me. Especially when I know I gotta lay my head at night and I'm supposed to be there. So yeah, I'm gonna make nice. Just don't have no bitch coming over here, all right? He said, all right, it's no more surprises, no more woohoo moments. This is gonna be it. I said, so you think. Tiffany, who you trying to convince that you're going to try to make this work and you in a relationship with this man and you really do love him and you wasn't trying to make him jealous, all this boopty why. So you came and let Curtis pick your ass up when you was paroled at Kevin's house. And then you had nerves to did you forget that you kissed Curtis? And you going to tell us you wasn't trying to make him jealous? Girl, stop playing with me. She kept telling me my business, but I kept saying, no, I'm going to say something every time you say something. How about that? She was like, you know what? I don't even want to talk to you no more. And I said, fine, I don't want to talk to you either. I'm back in the car, but oh, gosh, with Chaz. Chaz is getting emotional, talking about how excited he is and nervous he is because he's going to go pick up Gwen. I said, what you nervous for? You've been waiting for this moment. What if she don't like me? What if she think I'm different? I said, damn, you are different, but it's okay. Let's go with this ride. He was like, she got another hour and like 15 minutes. I said, okay, so how long is it before we get to the jail? Boom, we at the jail. And it's an hour and 7 minutes. I said, oh, we're going to really count this bitch down. He said, I've been looking at this every day. Every time she called. I said, every day? Every time she called? So it's a reminder and you got a clock on your phone? I said, look at you. All right. And he was getting all emotional. I said, we ain't going to do this right now. He was like, why? He said, I'm telling you how I feel about her. I feel like this is it. She is the one. I said, baby, don't forget you thought 4 other people was the one. Remember? He was like, yeah, you're right. But nah, this is just happening for me. I've grown to love her, the talking, the conversations we've been having. I said, it was that good, huh? I feel like this girl is going to take this man for a ride, but we don't know what she's going to do just yet. So he can't wait his ass for another hour. He gonna get out the car. I'm like, where are you going? He was like, I'm about to go to the door. I said, I don't think you can go to the door and ask. He said, watch this. He get out the car and I said, oh, it's cold out here. I'm gonna sit my ass in the car while you outside because I'm not standing in the rain because I ain't impressed to see her. I'm not, look, I just want to see you happy at this point, Chaz. So he was like, all right, stay right here. I'll be back. He go and ring the doorbell. I said, oh, not you ring the doorbell. Them people said, look, we ain't letting nobody out until 8 o'clock, sir. You still got a whole hour. I said, I tried to tell him that, but you know, he ain't want to fucking listen. So I guess he gonna stand out there. And his ass standing outside in the cold. I said, if you don't come in this car, he was like, I can't. I'm just too excited. You getting on my nerves, pacing back and forth. Boom. He just waiting and waiting. I said, ain't this some shit? We're gonna be here for a minute. So while he out there talking, and all of a sudden I see him start talking to somebody else. I'm like, who is he talking to? So now I gotta be nosy. So I roll down the window because I'm still not getting out the car because it's cold. If y'all look at him, he rocking back and forth, right? Before the other car pulled up, wind calls just, you know, I don't know what the fuck she was calling. I guess to confirm his ass is really outside. Because she was like, what are you doing? He was like, out here waiting for my baby. I said, in the cold. But anyway, while he's standing there, he hangs up. While he's standing there, it's another lady, right? So she get out, and he's like, so who are you here for? She's like, my daughter. Who's your daughter? I said, Nosy. Ooh, mind your business. That ain't your business. She was like, Amy. He was like, oh, I'm here for Brynwyn. Whatever her name is. I'm here for Win. So she was like, oh. He was like, oh. No, she said, oh. He was like, yeah, we're getting married today. She's like, oh my God, congratulations. Do you want a flower? And it just dawned on me. You ain't even have flowers for her? Boy, all the little dollar stores that you, from grocery stores rather, you could have got you a bouquet of flowers for $5.99, $6.99, $7.99, some shit like that. I'm just saying, I don't think she would have been picky at this moment because this bitch didn't get shitty the whole time she was in jail. So I'm just saying any kind of little flowers would have did. But the lady was nice enough and gave him one of her flowers. And I was like, oh, that was so cute. You're going to give her one little lonely ass flower? That's better than none. Thank you, Miss Lady. Thank you, Amy Mama. So boom, another car pull up. I'm like, who is this? Here come Jessica, her daughter, and Aaron. So Jessica come running over. And I said, Jessica got flowers? I'm just saying, Chaz. What's up with that? Why is Jessica bringing her flowers? Jessica understood the assignment. And she came with some flowers. And it looked like she came from the grocery store. And then her daughter get out the car with the number 2, I guess for the 2 years she spent. And then here come Aaron with this big old dog. And I'm like, ooh, that dog is big. Jessica run over, give Chaz a hug. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Yada, yada, yada. He told us that he talked to Jessica before because they spent plenty of time together, her and Brynwyn. So he introduced himself to Aaron and he was like, oh, it's nice to meet you, douchebag. But he ain't say that to his face. I said, because you were punk. It looked like Aaron would do something. But then again, I ain't going to sleep on Chaz because Chaz was in the military. Chaz knows some moves. That's probably why Chaz was so damn calm. Was like, I think I'm worried about you, boy. I'm going somewhere with yourself. It's cold and they running late. Let's move on. Okay, now once again, I'm back in the car with I'm in the back seat with little Coco and Indy and talking about how sad she feel because Harry didn't bring his ass home, and you know she feel like he just left her out in the cold. She left a place where she had where she was comfortable at, and all her family was there. I said, so bitch, why you ain't go back yet? And she just looked at me through the mirror and was like, I said, well, you sitting here telling me your story, so bitch, I got questions too. Don't think you can gonna sit here and talk to me and I don't say nothing back. Whatever. So she was just talking about how sad she was and how she feel like he gave up on her and all this other stuff, and she just devastated right now. And I was like, bitch, whatever. Oh, so now we just gonna put Terry baby up on our screen, right? We're gonna put this little thirsty chick on our screen who talk about she's 25, and do y'all see the bags in her eyes? That bitch had bags in her eyes talking about what's up with you and Indy. What you mean what's up with him and Indy? Talking about I'm here, right? He only there because Indy found them messages in his phone and he didn't want to go home and face Indy, and that's who he lived with, you dumb bro. And then you gonna tell us you lost your job? You was working there and you slept with the client? You thirst bucket talk about it's something about him. What, he cute? That's about the only thing about Harry that I see. Harry is a bum. Harry been in jail. What you gonna do with him? You had a whole job out here in the real world and you gonna sacrifice that job for a motherfucker who can't do nothing for you? He can't even bring you to his house. Oh, right, because he don't live by himself. He live with his sister and his girlfriend and her daughter. I was about to say they baby, but it ain't his baby, so. Now, was this the chick we was thinking of last week? And I thought it was his baby mama, Fatima. Harry, you got a lot of nerve. So this is why I like Terry, because she be making me think. She's like, what's your plans? What you gonna do? No, bitch, what's your plans? Because you ain't got no job now. Your little thirst bucket talking about he gotta choose you or Indy. How dumb and desperate are you? We thought Indy was dumb and desperate, but bitch, you just beat her. Indy, run that bitch over with the bus, because I told you you was the driver. Run that bitch right over. I'm with, I don't like her. I don't like her. I'm telling y'all now, right now, because we ain't gonna do this to Indy. We ain't gonna play Indy like she a sucker. We can play Indy like she a sucker because we could see this shit happening to Indy. And we want to help Indy. But bitch, you on this screen, oh no. Looking like you about in your 30s or 40s with them bags underneath your eyes, girl. Talk about you 25. 25 where? 25 with no job, with a motherfucker who just got out of jail and can't do nothing for you. I see how you playing this game. Talking about she want him to choose because she not sharing. Then you should have thought about that before you got into a relationship with him and lost your job. So you mean to tell me you risked your job, get into a relationship with somebody who ain't got no job, who ain't got no possibilities of doing nothing good in his life. Harry's gonna be who Harry is for the rest of his life. Harry gonna go back to jail eventually, and between you and Indy, I don't know who's gonna be there the most. And Indy is stupid because Indy don't want to go nowhere. Talking about she still love him, and you know all his sacrifices and all his time he came up. Y'all, Tara, whatever your name is, bitch, go to hell. You and Harry. One thing I gotta give Harry, he did tell her that him and Indy was spiritual married, and she was looking like, I don't know what that is. I said, bitch, me either. I have to agree with you on that. Even though I don't like your little trifling ass, because bitch, what goes around comes around. Indy ain't did nothing to you, and you got with a loser. But anyway, y'all, he gonna talk about he don't know who he love. Love? You definitely don't love this chick. You just smashed her when you got out of jail a week or two ago. You've been talking to Indy. Don't try to play Indy like she a sucker. I mean, she is, but don't try to play her like she won. I don't appreciate that, Harry. And I don't appreciate this broad getting on here talking about she gotta go. Oil and vinegar, oil and water don't mix or some shit like that. Whatever the saying is. Y'all, she done made me mad. I don't like her. Indy, and I don't appreciate you getting smart with your mama. Your mama knows something wrong with you. Let me tell y'all something about mamas. Something you could be trying to hide something from your mama, and your mama be like, stop playing with me. Because she tried to act like everything was fine and everything was all hokey dokey, and yeah, we all good. We know we got little hiccups here, mama, but we good. But bitch, you can tell in your voice, Indy, you sound depleted. You sound like you just lost a battle and you don't even know what to do. It sounds like you lost in the middle of the woods. You ain't got no cell phone and you about to start panicking. I'm gonna need you to tell your Yana, come and get your daughter. How many times I got to tell you this, lady? Come and get your daughter. You was there all last season. Where you at now? This is what she really needs you. Go snatch her ass. As a matter of fact, snatch little Coco. If Indy want to stay there, take little Coco with you, because I don't understand. She gonna get smart with her mama about nothing. Bitch, she checking on you. You better be lucky somebody checking on you, because Harry don't give two shits about you. And now we got another person who don't give two shits about you, and her name is Terry, baby. She's gonna tell her mama everything is fine. Well, just there's a lot going on. Mama said, "Oh, you don't sound fun. Do I gotta come to Ohio?" Yes, Mama. Come on, Mama Yolanda. Can you please take your ass to Ohio and save your daughter's life, because she got your grandbaby. I'm just saying, think about your grandbaby, because Indy don't seem stable enough to me. Y'all to leave her down there, because I'm telling you, it's not gonna turn. She gonna be on for your man, for my man, because she gonna want to get rid of Terry, and you know he might be wanting to be down with it. Talk about, all right, we can get rid of her. Let's just rob her or something first, and boom it. Y'all know how them stories go on for your man. I'm telling you, Indy gonna be on there, and then we gonna be sitting here saying, "Damn, bitch, we try to warn you. We try to warn you." But nothing happened. She gonna tell us that, she upset because, she got her daughter involved. Bitch, that was your fault. Even with her being involved and all this hurt he done did to me, it still hurts me. I don't even want to think about leaving him, because it emotionally will do some damage to me. I don't want to leave him. I don't mind him hurting me. But damn, it hurts so bad that I'd rather be hurt than leave him. I'm just stupid. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. But you know what, y'all? I'm going to still be with him. I said, Indy, why did you tell us all that then? She's like, I thought y'all would want to hear it. I said, well, bitch, we didn't, because we already knew that. At least you could have kept that part to yourself. Damn, how can I defend that? You know what? And now you got Terry, old dumb, desperate looking ass, talking about you need to make a choice. You need to choose me. I'm stingy with my man. That's how Indy was feeling, but here you go snatching his ass up, and Harry over there. and then looking nervous at the same time. Talk about, you better tell her, better get rid of her. Where's she going, miss? Where's she going? And he parole at his sister's house, miss. He can't get parole to your house. He at his sister's house, and Indy ain't going nowhere. No, Indy, you better not leave. Well, then again, Indy, I need you to leave, but just for the record for her, you better not leave. All right, I got to give her some credit to y'all. I was talking shit about this girl earlier, but I'm still going to talk shit about her. Don't get it twisted. But she is pretty. I was just looking at her some more, and I was like, all right, she pretty. But I didn't want to say that because I was so pissed off at her in the beginning. Because I'm like, who the fuck is you? Don't be doing that to my girl, Indy. I'm here for Indy, y'all. And y'all know I'm not really here for Indy. But I'm definitely here for Indy. Because we ain't going to let this bitch come over and take over. Matter of fact, take his old dusty ass. That's why you got to take care of him. Because he ain't got no job and he ain't got no money. He going to tell us that he don't know who he going to choose. He really loved Indy. Indy's a sweet person. Indy held him down. You think? You think? She did more than held you down, you loser. Okay, we got Antoine and Lacey. Let me just say this. I'm over Antoine and Lacey. I'm just over them because every time I look at him, I feel like he is just a grown, he a big 12-year-old in that body. I swear. She going to talk about some cheers. He going to talk about to what? To you being home, ninja. What you mean? Why are they here? I don't like them I don't like them. I don't like talking about them. I just don't like. I don't know what it is. I guess it's one in every episode or every season. You get that one couple that you really don't want to talk about, and it's them because I don't care. And whatever he do to you, Lacey, oh well. He said he's gonna be awkward trying to make out with her because it's been a long time. It's been a couple of years. His last girlfriend just left, and we know he been in jail for 3 years. But don't worry. Excuse me. Don't worry, little boy, because Lacey gonna do the best she can and be gentle with you. Boy, y'all, that was them. I'm over them. All right, Rick, you just creeped me out. You gonna talk about we could take this ride with us. I'm like, where y'all going? And then you tell us we get to the ice cream shop, right? And I'm like, why are we at the ice cream shop? They was like, we want some ice cream. I said, well, ice cream is one of my favorite little treats. Let me see what they got. So we in it. He gonna tell me, well, he gonna tell all of us. But he was telling me that they had their first date. And I said, creepy. Stop right there. I'm going to need you to pump your brakes. Because you literally just told us this was your first date. And remember, that girl was 18 or 19. Ew, that was nasty. You took her on an ice cream date? You do that when you in high school. Ew. Ew. Rating, I'm going to need you to stop smiling, girl. Stop fucking smiling. Smile with your mouth closed. If you smile with your mouth open one more time, I'm going to knock the rest of them teeth out your mouth so I ain't got to see them shits no more this season. Damn. So they get their ice cream, now they going outside. So I said, why we got to sit outside? Y'all want to sit inside? They was like, because all these cameras are with us. I said, good point. Good point. So they get to the picnic table and they talking about their first date, yada, 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 how it was a good time. So he pulls out this picture of them on a date at one time. And she was like, oh my God, I look terrible. I said, no, bitch, you look terrible now. So damn, if you think you look terrible then, what you think you look like now? I'm just saying. 5 years or something, cause baby. But anyway, she said she really loved Rick. She loved Kay, but she really loved Rick because Rick been there for her, physically, emotionally, mentally, financially, all them good things. I said, I bet he was. When nobody else was there, Rick was there. I said, I bet he was, because he was still chasing behind your little young ass. That's why he was still there, because he wanted some of that young hot pocket, as Kay Michelle would call it. Okay, now we're back in Kevin's house, right? Kevin's out preparing a meal for Tiffany. And for Tiffany, he wake her up to about, you ready to eat? I said, you made breakfast? He said, yeah. I said, where my plate? He said, oh, I didn't know you was going to come here this morning. I said, I've been with y'all this whole time, and now you're going to tell me you ain't think I was coming, so now I got to sit here and watch y'all eat? He said, pretty much. I said, you bastard. Y'all are some stingy motherfuckers in this show. Y'all are so stingy. Y'all don't even want to give the person that's here with y'all trying to help y'all no food, but whatever. They get out there and talk, long story short. You know, Kayla is popping around. Kayla gonna pop back up. Kayla gonna pop back up. Kayla gonna do whatever it is she do, because he outside talking to Kayla. I said, set up. You just don't get enough. Talk about he ain't ready to let Kayla go. I said, bitch, why? Why do you want this drama? Because you don't know where it's gonna go with Tiffany, because Tiffany gave you some drama, so now you want to give it back to her. So now tag she it. All right. Oh, I meant to tell y'all, Tiffany got some bacon on her plate. And when I tell you she was happy, she was happy. I said, bitch. She said, I ain't had bacon in a long time. I said, they don't sell bacon in prison? That's messed up. So now I'm in the backseat again, once again with Rick and Radine. They want to start talking about this whole K thing and spending time, and he gonna give it a chance. And the first weekend she out, he gonna be blowing up her phone the same way she did. She was like, it was only twice. He was like, no, it was 5 times. No, that was me. She deserved to be there at Thanksgiving dinner. Yada yada yada. I said, you got nerves, bitch. I would have put you on the side of the road. I'm sorry. I was trying to tell Rick to pull over, but Rick, he a little salty for her, so he was like, I'm not gonna do her that bad. I said, bitch, I would. Let me drive. I put her ass out. Oh, raggedy mouth hoe. Gonna sit in my car, tell me what you gonna do and who you gonna do it with. Nuh-uh. Not that I done gave you all that time, and I gave you time before her, so that means I was there first. I was like, go ahead, Rick, say it. And Rick was like, you know what? You can say what you want. You can do what you want. You know what? Because I'm stupid for you. I'm just stupid for you. I said, dang, Rick, just when I thought you was gonna be good. And she got nerves to be annoyed. Like, bitch, you got nerves? You don't go take your little raggedy ass mouth. Go to a dentist. How about that? Be annoyed with the dentist. Be annoyed that your mouth is the way it is. Look at me protecting everybody on the show now. Like, these people got nerve. Gosh. Okay, now I'm back at the jail waiting for Gwen to come out the damn jail. I said, I ain't coming out this car till she get out there. So they was all out there talking, right? And Aaron gonna let us know that he was putting money on her books. Chazzy Chaz said, all right. Thank you. Was that supposed to make me mad? Shit, you was making sure my girl was good. I appreciate you. But he was like, I just hope she run out into my arms. Long story short, she get out of jail, right? She runs up to him first, gives him this hug, this kiss. Oh my God. And he's like this tall and she's like this tall. And she said she was fine with it. And I said, Brent, you don't look like them pictures, but I guess that's from eating all that bread and stuff in jail. Because y'all know y'all get thicker in jail. And then they don't be looking the same way. I said, bitch, I hope you. She wasn't bad looking though. She wasn't bad looking. I was like, but you had a whole lot of filters. A whole lot of filters. Anyway, and then she gives her friend them hug and say hi to the ex-boyfriend, and then she goes to the car because her officer that she was when she was in jail, prison, she made this little box thing. I'm assuming it's like a jury box or something for Chaz, and he was like, "Oh my God, you made this for me. This is so nice. Oh my God, this is so pretty. Ooh ooh ooh." I was like, "Ooh ooh ooh." He asked her to marry him. I said, I thought y'all did that already. He was like, I'm going to do it again. Could you mind your business? I said, well, shit, you told us you did it already, so I didn't know you was going to do this. He was like, you wasn't supposed to. It was a surprise. Surprise. Now shut up and let me finish it. Would you marry me? I said, of course she said, yeah. I said, what you was going to think she was going to say? No, she ain't got nowhere to go. Duh. Anyway, y'all, that is how the episode ended, y'all. I know this video is probably extra long for no goddamn reason, but it is what it is. Y'all, I want to tell y'all thank y'all for watching. Until next week, I'm out.